Good morning student, welcome back to the online classes for Triveni Memorial School. So today we will be studying our next chapter, that is chapter number 18 for class 3rd in environmental studies, that is locating places. So we have to find out how you can locate different places. So let's begin here. So as you know that there are 4 main directions, that is north, south, east and west. So if you go anywhere, so you can rectify this direction as there are 4 main directions. So these direction helps us to find our way, or you can even guide someone else in order to find his or her way. So let us understand what is sketch. So in this story you can see that Tanya is one girl and she invited her friend Sheena to her home, her house for a party. So who is inviting whom here? So Tanya is inviting her friend Sheena to her home for a party, but Sheena did not know how to reach Tanya's home. So how she can reach Tanya's home? She don't know the way. So in that case, what happened? Student, Tanya's mother, she drew a sketch in order to find help Sheena in order to find Tanya's home. As you can see here, a sketch is nothing. It is a rough diagram, or you can say it is a rough drawing of a map or a map of any place. So you can see here, this is a sketch. Over here you can consider this as your Sheena's house and this is Tanya's house. So here how Sheena will reach from this house to Tanya's house for her party. We will understand that. First of all, let us understand what is landmark here. So landmark is something that you can see clearly from a distance and help you to know where you are exactly. So landmark are considered to all those places which are more these are most popular places. You can easily make out from where are you exactly at that place. So landmark can be anything. Landmark can be your temple, a hospital, it can consist of school and even cinema hall. So these places which help you to find your clear direction or distance on a way. So these are considered as your landmark. Okay, in this sketch there are certain places, there are certain landmarks which cannot be drawn. So in that case some symbols are being used here. So as you can see, an explanation of this symbol can be done with the help of key. So key helps you to find the explanation of those symbols which are being used as a landmark, which are made on a sketch. So as you can see here, these are the various landmarks which are drawn over here, and to explain this there are keys given here. So this kind of image shows this is a water tower. This type of image shows this type of symbol shows this is for denoting a cinema hall. If you see this type of triangle, this denotes petrol pump. S stand for school. This image shows temple, and this green park, this is considered as your park. The plus positive sign shows as hospital, and this triangular, this structure, this symbol shows as post office. So you can relate this with the help of the key. So in order to go to this Tanya's house, Sheena will come across a hospital, then she'll go in north, she'll move in her this direction, she will go in west, and then again to take a turn and towards her right hand side, and now you can see a cinema hall is there. Then at the corner you can see a park is there, and there you goes, that is your Tanya's house. So this rough diagram or you can say rough map of any place is considered as your sketch. So it was difficult to draw all the landmarks in an area. So Tanya's mother used some symbols for the landmark, as I've told you also. So there are certain there is difficulty to draw certain landmarks. So in case of that, some symbols are being used. And what is a symbol? Symbols are the sign and it represent a landmark. So what are symbols? These are the signs which are representing any landmark, and these different landmarks have different symbols. So different landmarks are being used for making different symbols are being used for making different landmarks, and for explanation of these symbols a key is being used. So because of that sketch which Tanya's mother drew, because of that Sheena Sheena could reach to Tanya's house without any difficulty. Next thing that we have to understand is a map. So what is a map? So map is a diagram, it is a drawing of neighborhood, city or a country. It can consist of anything. The map can be of any of your neighborhood or a city or a country. The map can also show the whole world. So there are different maps available, you can find out. So there are different states maps, cities map, road maps are there. So map are generally these are the drawings. So if you look at the map and this is a map, this is an Indian political map. If you're looking at the top side, so this is your north direction. The exact opposite of the north is your south direction, and towards your left hand side you can see is your west direction, and towards your right hand side you can see is your east direction. So these are your north, south, west and east direction. These are the four main direction whenever you look at a map. So you can find out those four direction, the different places located accordingly, and the book of map is known as atlas. So you have to remember that there are different maps, collectively that book is known as an atlas. Okay. So over here some fill in the blanks are given according to the map which is given here. Based on that, so you have to find out, you have to fill in that. So first, if you can see, Tamil Nadu is in the dash of India. So first of all you have to find where Tamil Nadu is. So if you see here, this green color area, this particular state is Tamil Nadu, and if you see which direction it is in the south direction. So answer will be, it is in south of India. Next, if you consider, is your West Bengal is in dash of India. So first of all you have to find out where West Bengal is. So as you can see here, this place, this is your West Bengal and it is towards your right hand side. So the direction becomes east. The next is Gujarat is in dash of India. So if you see here, it is towards your left hand side. So that is Gujarat is in west direction. So you have to remember this, student. This is highly important, that you have to understand which states are in your north, which are in your south, east, or which are located on the west on Indian map. Okay, so now you have to name two states that lies in the north of India. I have given two examples, Punjab and Haryana. So you have to locate, you can write any of the states which are found in northern India. Okay, so you can write Punjab, Haryana, there are Jammu, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh. These are the various states which are found in north of India. Next, if you consider, you have to write two states that lies in the south of India. Two states lying toward the south. If you see here, so this is your south direction. So you can mention any of them. I have written Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So you can write Andhra Pradesh. You can write Karnataka also. These places are in your south of India. Similarly, you have to mention two states that lies in the west of India. So it is your Gujarat and Goa. You can mention any of the two states which are towards your left hand side. The next is name two states that lies in the east of India. Towards your right hand side, you can see there are Assam, Bihar and various other states. So you have to mention any two of the states. Now next thing is locating places in a city. So how you can find different places in a city? So with the help of a road map. So road maps help us to locate the places in the city. So road map generally shows all the roads of the city. You can see here a diagram. This is a particular state and different roads map is given here. These are connecting different cities. So this road map is generally helping you in order to locate different cities. So next is this road map can be sold. These are being sold in any bookshops, railway station or bus stand. So this type of road map or any other state map, you can easily purchase them from any railway station, bus stands or any bookshops. Okay. The last thing that we have to discuss is the colony map. So colony, if you enter any particular colony, you can see a particular colony map just at the entrance of that colony, which helps you to find different places which are there, different houses. If you want to locate a particular house of your friends, relative, whatever, so you can easily make out that with the help of a colony map. So let us see here. So in a colony, the colony map is usually displayed at the entrance. So remember that whichever colony you are entering, whichever sector you are entering, so there is a particular map which is just at the entrance, okay. So with the help of this map, we can easily locate any place in that colony. So this helps us to find out any place which are there present in that particular colony, okay. So that's it. Now move on to the exercise part here. So first multiple choice question here is there are dash main directions. So this is very beginning we have discussed. How many main directions are there? There are 4 main directions, okay. The next is a rough drawing of a place is known as. So if you roughly draw a diagram of any place, so it is known as your sketch. The next is fill in the blanks. The explanation of the symbol is known as a key. So in order to explain what symbols denotes, so which landmark, so in that case we can use it with the help of key. The next is a dash is a drawing of a city or a country. So a map is that particular drawing. It can be of any neighborhood, city, country, or even the whole world, as we have discussed in the slides. Next is you have to circle the odd one out and give reason for your answers. So you have to choose the odd one out, the road, north, west and south. So you can easily make out, student, here that north, west and south, these are the various directions, whereas the road is odd one out. The next is your sketch, map, house and atlas. So as you can see over here, so house is an odd one out, okay, rest 3 are similar. The next is you have to choose the multiple, you have to choose the correct answer from this. So landmarks are represented on a sketch in a form of. So how landmarks are being represented? By using different symbols. The next is a book of a map is known as dash. So it is known as atlas. As I've told you, you have to remember this, it is important. The next is very short answers. A sketch is given over here and you have to look the sketch carefully and then you have to write how many of the following things are present. So if we consider as first the school, so you can see this symbol S denotes the school. So there is one S written over here. So this is how many schools are there in this particular sketch? It is 1. The next is if you consider about park. So park is this symbols denotes park. So you can count over here. So how many park are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 park are there. The next is water tank. So this symbol denotes your water tank. So you have to count how many of these are there in this sketch. 1, 2 and 3. So there are basically how many water tanks? 3 water tank. The next is house. So as you people are aware, so this one and these are the only 2 houses which are present. So this is how you can look at any sketch and find out the various landmarks and the symbols regarding that, okay. Now moving to the next very short answer, your short answer question. So first of all, you have to define what is a sketch. So sketch is a rough drawing or a map of a place. The next is what is atlas? So book of maps is known as atlas. Very simple one. The next is long answer type of question. So here, what are the 4 directions and what are their position on the map? So you have to find out what are the 4 directions. So as I've told you, there are 4 basic direction. Main direction, that is your north, south, east and west. And how you can find out the position? So on a map, if you're looking, the top shows the north, the bottom shows the south, and towards our right hand side is your east, and towards the left hand side it is west direction. So this question is very important, remember that. The next is what is a landmark? How does it helps us? So landmark is something that you can clearly see from a distance. So anything which you can clearly observe from a distance, that is considered as a landmark. And how it is helping us? It can help you to know where you are exactly, what is your position. It can be anything. It can be a temple, a hospital, school, market, a cinema hall. These all can be considered as landmark, and it can help you to find your direction. Okay, so that's it from this chapter. So I hope to see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Thank you.